Has affordability just gone out the window for new construction homes here in McKinney?
Yeah.
Today we're going to be breaking down the top 3 most affordable new construction homes in 2023 here in McKinney, Texas. So let's do this. So today we're going to focus in on 3 communities. I'll tell you which one is my favorite at the end. So let's hop on in. All right, the first community on our list today is East Ridge. Now, East Ridge is located northeast of the heart of McKinney. So go heart of McKinney, drive northeast, and you will hit East Ridge. The East Ridge, the outer rim, right? East Ridge is a little bit closer to New Hope. You are probably not as close to Melissa, but close-ish to Melissa, and you're close to Princeton as well. Amenities for this community include hike and bike trails, you've got a swimming pool, you have a splash pad, you have a clubhouse, and you have a workout center. So if that's not enough for you, then too bad. There are 2 builders building in this community. You have Trophy Signature and Meritage Homes. The property tax rate is 2.12%. Now with a homestead exemption, obviously that number is going to be less. And it is in a PID, a public utility district, that's going to also cost you anywhere from $2,600 to $2,900, depending on the size or the type of home that you get a year for the PID. So that's going to be in addition to your property taxes. So make sure that you're aware of that. If you have questions about a PID, let me know. You can call me, reach out to me, and we'll talk about it. The HOA dues for this community are kind of steep. They're $780 for the year, but that does include, like I said, all the amenities that I mentioned earlier. It does have the pool. So, and as this community grows and develops, you're going to see more pools, more hike and bike trails, more green spaces just kind of open up for this neighborhood. The great thing about this community is that it is zoned to McKinney ISD. You're going to be zoned to Webb Elementary, which is located in historic downtown. The middle school is Johnson Middle School, and the high school is McKinney North High School. And that's just for today, just for right now. So just kind of keep that in mind. Those zoning things could change as this community grows and gets bigger. They may decide later in future planning to build maybe an elementary school in this large community. Who knows? But that's what the current zoning is for this area. Some of the pros to this area that I really want to kind of point out is that this community is within 15 minutes of downtown, which to me is a big pro. You are relatively close to Highway 75, which is nice as well to kind of get you either go up North Sherman or go down south to downtown, whatever path your commute kind of takes you. You can even take obviously 75 to 121 and hit that over to the Plano Business Hub that's over there and all the headquarters that are there. And you're located just south of Princeton. So all of your utilities are going to be a part of the city of Princeton. So just kind of keep that in mind that you're kind of tapping into Princeton, but you're really McKinney. So it's kind of a weird area, right? And I do like all of the amenities that are offered for this community, even though you're paying kind of quite a bit for it. To me, it's a really strong benefit for this bigger master planned community. This master planned community eventually is going to have close to 2,400 homes is kind of what they're guesstimating. Do you like the pool that they have here?
Yeah.
Do you think you would have a lot of fun swimming in the pool that they have here?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about this community?
The couch.
The couch. Awesome. Thank you. What else is also nice about this community that you like?
There's a playground for kids to play in, and there's like a place where you can have a birthday party.
Pretty much like the table tennis, the pool. It looks really good.
It's nice.
It's nice. Okay, thank you. It is a 547 acre community that they are building here. They're building 40, 50, and 60 foot wide lots. So kind of keep that in mind. It's all single family. They're not going to do any townhouses or condos or anything like that. The other thing about this community that I'm kind of thinking of that hopefully the city has in mind, there's a lot of development that's happening on the east side of Highway 5. And I think that growth is going to continue to grow north towards this community. And since McKinney is such a big big, let's all connect these master plan communities together. I think eventually we could see better infrastructure and maybe even some hike and bike trails that could take this community all the way to downtown, which is really my hope for this specific community in this area. So Mayor Fuller, if you're listening, this would be a good idea. Some of the bigger cons to this area is that the elementary school is so far away. I feel like 15 minutes is kind of far for even buses to travel, even though this is the furthest east and north that McKinney can probably go. So I'm hoping that for in the future that they do, like I said, develop an elementary school within the community. But for right now, everybody's going to Webb Elementary. So that's kind of a con for me personally, if I were looking at it. And the other con is that the infrastructure really hasn't caught up to this area. So you're going to take Highway 380 and you're going to kind of go off onto some farm to market, 2-lane road just to get into the community. So probably will be trafficy. I'm sure rush hour times are going to be a little bit crazy. So the next community on our list is a community called Millstone. Now, Millstone is exclusively D.R. Horton. There are no other builders building in this specific community. It is going to be a smaller community. Don't expect anything as big as Eastridge. The location of this community is also in that northeast side of McKinney. I would say you're a little bit further north because you are closer to Melissa in this instance than you are Princeton. So this is closer to Melissa. The property taxes in this community are going to be a little bit higher. I want to say probably closer to the 2.6%, quite a bit higher than the previous community that I mentioned. So keep that in mind. That is inclusive of the MUD. So it is in a MUD, meaning a municipal utilities district, which is different than a PID. Feel free, like I said, to reach out to me again if you need something like that. It's another part of your property taxes that are paying for the utilities that were established because it's outside of the city limits. So it is in a MUD district, which is different than the previous community. And your HOA dues are about $600 a year. And that pretty much gets you some green spaces. And that's about it. There's not going to be playgrounds or swimming pools or anything built. $600 a year. It's kind of a tough pill to swallow for this specific area, but you are going to kind of get it back. If we're kind of comparing communities side by side, it's more affordable. And the great thing about it is that it is zoned to Melissa ISD. So it's not McKinney. You are Melissa ISD, so you are serviced by that district, which is nice. So it's Willowwood Elementary, Melissa Middle School, and Melissa High School. So it is a smaller district as well. So that could be a pro for a lot of people. I would say some of the bigger pros to this area are going to be the Melissa schools, that the location is about 15 minutes from downtown, so similar, equidistant from the previous community that I mentioned. You are going to be closer to Melissa. You do have access to, quick access to grocery stores and Walmart and all that type of thing. So even though it does feel like you're kind of out in the middle of nowhere, you still have relatively quick access. It's not going to be 5 minutes, but it's going to be closer to 10 or 15 before you can get to a more developed area. Some of the cons to this area are going to be the expensive HOA for, in my opinion, really nothing. The 2-lane roads that are going to be in and out to get you to this specific community as well. So same issues as the previous community there. And also too, the last thing that I want to mention is that since there's only one builder building in this community, it really limits your options as to the style of home or the quality of home. You can't really compare one builder to the other in this community because there's just one to choose from. Do you want it or do you not? So that to me was kind of a con for this specific community. And this is going to be a lot smaller community. Like the previous community we mentioned, maybe, 2,000 homes, 2,000 plus homes. This one's going to be closer to like 500. So not a quarter of the size pretty much as the other community. So smaller community, Melissa ISD. Those are some of the big highlights, and affordability as well. This is a more affordable community compared to the other one too. What do you like most about this house that we just walked through?
I like this cozy bed.
You like the cozy bed?
Yeah. I like the couch.
Okay. Anything else that you like about the house?
Yes. This cozy bed again.
Okay. What else do you like about the house?
I like this clean bathroom.
You like the clean bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay. What else do you like?
This kitchen.
Oh, the table where you can sit and you can see in the kitchen at the same time? Okay. What do you not like about this house?
I don't like that.
Why don't you like the outside? Oh, you can hear the noise from the neighbors? They're playing music?
I don't like this bed
Oh, why don't you like that bed?
because it's not cozy enough.
It's not cozy enough.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to tell everybody?
No.
No? You don't want
That's
to?
it.
That's it. Okay. Can you wave goodbye?
Bye.
And lastly on our list is the preserve at Honey Creek. Now I really like this one. It wasn't my favorite for a while, and I'll tell you why, but now it's starting to kind of grow on me. The location is starting to kind of grow on me. It's located in far north McKinney's. So if you take, I guess, the middle of McKinney and you go straight north, you're gonna hit the preserve at Honey Creek. So the only builder in this community is Lennar, but they do have, I feel like, a broader selection of homes and plans and styles to kind of choose from. I feel like compared to D.R. Horton, that's just kind of my personal opinion. You can take it or leave it, but that's kind of what I've seen with Lennar. Oh my goodness. So this could be, you could rent this out, or this could be, it's like a own little house within the house. Look at this. This is the doorway that you would access from the front. So this is the house within the house. This is a next gen model, it looks like. Has its own little kitchen and pantry and little refrigerator that can squeeze in there. So the big affordability piece to this community is going to be the property taxes. Your property taxes for this new community is 2.3%, which I feel like is super duper reasonable. There's no mud, there's no PID tax, there's no extra taxes on top of that, which is really nice. Your HOA dues are about $675 a year. What is your favorite thing that you like about this house that we just walked through?
Well, I like that the bedrooms, like, they have like enough sunshine in it.
Okay.
And like a good view outside.
Okay.
Least favorite thing? I think it's that the television is on all the time.
Oh, the television was on when we were here? Okay. Thank you. Anything you want to tell the kids if they're considering moving here?
Don't make your room messy.
Okay. You get a pool, you get splash pads, you get the clubhouse, the hike and bike trails, you get, I think there's some playgrounds and stuff around there too. Hey Patrick, do you like this playground? Patrick, do you like this playground? What's your favorite part? Oh, that one, the slide? What else do you like? There's lots to do, and it's going to be a large community as well. It's a master plan community. The school zoning is to McKinney ISD. Now, here's my most exciting thing about this area is that it's going to be zoned to the new elementary school in the community that's just to the north of it called Trinity Falls. There's a new elementary school they're building in that community, and everyone from Honey Creek is going to be able to go to that elementary school, which is really nice. I know a lot of teachers from my kids' elementary school that are actually moving to the new school, and they're all really good teachers. So I'm super excited for the new elementary school that's up there that this area will be zoned to. And then the middle school is Johnson Middle School, and then McKinney North High School, which is the same for kind of this North McKinney area. Anything that's being built is kind of being zoned to there for now until I'm sure there's more growth and there's more of a need for newer schools as we continue to grow. The nice thing about this one too is that you're close to Trinity Falls. They're going to have trails that connect the two communities. And Trinity Falls has dog parks and all that kind of stuff too. So I'm sure you can kind of hop between communities, which is really nice. And you're not too far away from the new lagoon community that Megatel is building as well. And there's going to be public access to that lagoon too. So you're going to be kind of on the right side of the highway and in the right section. And also too, everything south of this community is the infrastructure is not there yet, but they're planning to build lots of roads and connections to where instead of having to go go out to 75 and down to kind of get to grocery stores and that type of thing. They're going to make it easier for everyone in this community to access kind of just south of this area without having to get on the highway, because that's really the only thing that's kind of happening right there for that area. So that would probably be the biggest con, is that the infrastructure to drive just from that community south, straight south, is not there yet. You have to go out to the highway, go south or north to get you to the Walmart in Anna, or if you want to go south to McKinney, it's all kind of that one exit. That's the Laud Howell exit. That's the only exit you can take. So that's probably the bigger con to this community. The other con, like I mentioned earlier, is that there's only one builder, so it is limited options, although Lennar does have a little bit more of a portfolio when it comes to plans and choices. What do you like most about this pool?
The lazy river.
The lazy river. Why do you like the lazy river?
Because it's very long.
Okay.
And we have enough room.
There's enough room for everybody to swim? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then do you think that you would like to take a swim in this pool? Mm-hmm. If you got a chance to? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like all the space and the tables. It's very clean.
Okay.
And the chairs are very nice.
Yeah. So you could bring like a lunch here and you could eat right by the pool? Mm-hmm. Be sure to check out the description below, because I'm going to put lots of links and lots of information about these communities. As always, if you have questions about any of these communities, or you need to reach out to me, or you need me to connect you to the sales rep in these communities, let me know. I have great connections in these 3 areas and I know them really well. Oh, and don't forget to check out my other video all about new construction in North Dallas. You don't want to miss it. I go into all these different master plan communities. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.